Just a quick explanation about this coronavirus, because I'm sick of hearing people say that it's a government conspiracy or a way to tackle overpopulation. I don't think it's any of these things, although it is becoming a problem. Viruses belong to the microbe family. The pathogen was first discovered in 1892. It's a virus. It's nothing more, nothing less. There are two types of viruses. There's the DNA type, which are usually your STIs and things like that. And the one that we're dealing with now, an RNA type, the coronavirus, retrovirus, Ebola is even in that group. Now, coronaviruses are not anything new at all. They've been first discovered in the 1960s with the common cold. The SARS and MERS outbreaks are both types of coronavirus. There's also others, but they're not famous. They work by replicating, taking over your cell and replicating very, very quickly. They basically infect your bacteria within your cell and cause that to replicate the RNA strand of your DNA. Prevention is better than the cure, because as with all coronaviruses, there is no cure. There's several names for this: the Wuhan virus, coronavirus, the Wuhan seafood pneumonia virus, COVid-19. They're all nicknames, basically, for its official name of COVID-19. And the microbe itself is a SARS-CoV-2, so it is a replication of the SARS outbreak in 2003. It's back with a vengeance. It has a high concentration rate. It basically triggers pneumonia in the worst of cases. As biggest issue is the sheer number of people that are going to need ventilating and extra help with this. I did some projected figures on the 8th of March. I did it with the whole population. They're saying that no more than 80% of the population will contain it. I did my figures on 75. It's looking that there'll be a lot less of the population that certainly will be registered, even if they do get it. The numbers are still quite high, but basically if 75% of the population get it and 1% of them die, you're looking at 58 million people, or 3 and 400, which is pretty bad in its own right. But since then, it's been turned into a pandemic, and the actual figures don't look very good at all. So as of the 12th of March, it's been officially registered a pandemic. Oh, excuse me. The ratio is looking at 0.0364 of people that have recovered, opposed to the people that have died. It's a top and bottom of it. It's a 6% rate at the moment, and the other figures that you can look on live are looking at around 6% of the registered infected. On a serious note, yes, this could take somebody you know. The vast majority of people are going to be okay, though. I've just learned that zinc seems to inhibit it, so we do seem to have some glimmer of hope, if you like. But again, the vast number of people that are going to need this, we could struggle. We really struggle with it. So, best thing to do, wash your hands, try not to go in direct contact with people, and just general cleanliness, really. We'll fight through this.